How's it going, everyone? In this video, I want to walk you through a trade I took on SPY today. We had big data this morning, CPI. I want to talk about how I traded that. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to my channel, click that thumbs up button, and click that bell icon so you do not miss on any of my upcoming videos. So, before we get into this video, be sure you stick around to the end. I have something big I want to talk about with you all. So this 447.25 is the exact level I told Team Bull I was watching for a possible put entry, right? It's a nice resistance on the hourly. We had some confluence there. Typically, I use my data trading strategy a little different than this, but we was acting kind of weird pre-market, right? We had a little move up, move down, then we pulled back up from the data. Then we started climbing up. I wanted to see a nice push up for a possible put entry. So I identified the clearest resistance I could find. I waited for my entry there. We pushed up. We literally got in at the top of this candle. I gave everyone my trade ideal inside Team Bull. Got in with puts. The premiums wasn't moving crazy until we had this nice push down here. Then they really started moving nicely. Went to right around a 100% trade on this. Very happy with the way we managed it, with our patience. And our entry was perfect, right? I simply had a plan and I followed it. I knew where I needed to wait to enter. That added the higher probability setup, right? That's what it's all about. A lot of people, why they fail, they don't have a system that they follow. I follow the same criteria when I'm trading every single day. I may have a few different strategies I use, but I know the criteria that I'm looking for, right? There's no doubting. When a trade is no longer valid, I know it's time to get out, right? A lot of people hold on. They don't know when they should get out of a trade. They don't know when it went bad. For me, a day trade, people are always like, Grizzly, how do you know if a trade's going to be a scalp or a day trade? And honestly, I don't always know. Sometimes my trades last seconds. Sometimes they can last over an hour, right? When I'm day trading. It just depends how the market behaves, right? If I get in and it goes up, hits my price target, trim, right? And it drops down, hits my stop loss, I'm out of the trade, right? A scalp is the shortest type of trade. It's a trade that only lasts seconds to minutes. A day trade is a trade that lasts minutes to hours. And one last tip I'd like to throw out there before I move on. I never recommend holding a day trade overnight because you haven't done the proper technical analysis. You're just holding for hope. I always close my day trades out that day. Plus, I never recommend swing trading same week expiration, right? That is destroying your premium. You got, time decay is just killing your premium. So, for a quick summary of this trade, had a nice hourly resistance here. I want to see a nice push up off the open. We got that off the first 5-minute candle pushed up, caught puts here, caught this move back down. We had a trim, I believe around this area here. Then we pushed on down. Our next trim was right here. I took a little more off once we got into the money. And then I was just down to runners, okay? Then it came back up and I got out of my runners once it got close to my first price target there. Now, the big announcement I had was the Team Bull Mastermind is starting very soon. And I have the actual application, so I'm going to leave that in the description. Keep in mind, this is over a month-long program taught by many different instructors. It's taught live, but it's recorded. You'll have access to it forever, okay? It fits any schedule. You'll be in the groups. There's 3 groups. You get in one of them groups. You work together with your group. Honestly, you can work together long after the masterminds are gone. You have access to all future masterminds. It's an insane deal, right? The value is unmatched. So if you're interested in joining that, I'll leave the actual application in the description. Fill that out. See if you qualify. You'll receive an email letting you know. Be sure to do it right now. Don't wait because you'll forget. And I don't want you to get mad at me because you missed out. And that's all I have for this video. I appreciate you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.